this is Dr. Robert Cassar, and this is our new mascot of the farm here. Her name is Miss Precious, and we're going to make her Baba. You can say, she's so sweet. She's about 5 weeks old right now, and she's been on a total superfood diet. She's about 3 times bigger than she was just about a month ago. And all she's had is the drinks that I'm going to show you right now. And is she active? Is she healthy? Hi, sweetie. Does she love? Of course she does. Remember, she's just a piggy. And they're so smart. So let me wash my hands. Here, and you know, let's sort of think for a sec. What if you ate and drank the right foods from day one when you were on this planet? What do you think would happen to you? You know, we're going to see what happens to Miss Piggy, Miss Precious. Now, remember that the pig is 85% human, and the human is 85% pig. So, we're going to go ahead and feed this animal, this sort of more human than pig, foods that it would never get. Now, if you're a person, let's say a regular person, you can either turn into a regular person, remember, push a cart around the major superstores and go ahead and just look at the herd. Or if you eat these types of foods that don't have residues, chemicals, synthetics, hormones, antibiotics, and more of a raw vegan type diet, this is really powerful for you. This is what I do. This is my drink. So I'm going to make it in the blender. The blender that we have is a magnetic blender, and you can see how we make this and put it together. One is a pushing energy, the other is a pulling energy, and a pushing energy. And the things that spin around in here actually get combined better. So you can watch this on the internet, Dr. Robert Cassar, how to make a magnetic blender. So the magnetic blender does work really good because it homogenizes everything. It brings everything together, and it makes everything congeal, put together, and it sticks together in a bond. Now, we're going to use a 10.5 pH water, okay? And 10.5 pH, this is what I drink. Now, you'd want to start out, if you were just starting this, maybe at about, if you're going to drink the water, maybe 9.5 to 10. Because this water is very, very, not only hydrating, but it's very cleansing. So we're using the 10.5 because we're going to put it in food, and this is going to actually start to deacidify or break down some of the acids or different products that are in the liquids and different things we're going to put in. So we're going to put in 10.5 pH. Now, the cleaner you get, this is the only type of water you can drink. I make this ourselves out of our Earth Shift water. It's a water separator. It's electrolysis. It takes the positive and negative ions and pulls one to one side and pulls one to the other side. We clean the water first before this machine gets a chance to separate the water. We remineralize the water before it actually even gets here. So when we split the water, one hose gets an alkaline pipe and the other hose is an acid pipe. So this is how we get our water, and we're going to now make Miss Precious's superfood. And this food is called superfood because all of this stuff is super powerful, super nutrient rich. Think of like a handful of chlorella is maybe a bushel full of broccoli, or maybe a whole pickup full of iceberg lettuce. There's so much chlorophyll in these greens. So we put in, this is chlorella, and I put in a good teaspoon. We're going to put in a lot of stuff. I use chlorella spirulina tablets on my dinner, but we'll pass those up. We have all different types of greens, and I'm going to put in also some blue-green algae. And remember, these are highly, that is beautiful, beautiful material. It's a blue-green, and it's got all the B vitamins, everything that realistically, if you're on a vegetarian diet, you need to supplement your Bs. Especially your B12, because you're not eating meat anymore. So let's go to the next level. And as you can see, my kitchen here is sort of set up where I've got all different, I've got my greens, this is my sea vegetables, And remember, she's 85% human, so she can eat all the things we do. I gave her a chocolate shake the other day. And is she energetic? She's so energetic, so smart. She's only 5 weeks old. She runs around the whole farm with me. This is a real good experiment. So these are the sea vegetables. This is seed lettuce. So I put in a little seed lettuce. We're doing a combo. Her microbes don't really have a say-so because she doesn't have any sort of pre-programmed inhibitions. We're programming her intestinal gut wall bacteria to uptake this super fuel. Remember, this is not what a normal person and or a normal animal would eat. But if you wanted to be healthy with your animal and you wanted to be in tune with your animal the best way you could, you'd feed them the same things you eat yourself, wouldn't you? You wouldn't want to feed them canned stuff. You don't eat canned stuff, and if you do, quit eating it. It's all full of a lot of stuff, especially the wrappers the wrapping inside the can. Most of it's bisphenol A. Look that up. Bis A, cancer, outlawed in Canada for a reason. So we're putting in some sea vegetables. I give her a variety of stuff. Sometimes I make her, like I said, a chocolate shake, and maybe sometimes I'll make her more of a fruit shake. Okay. Today we're going to go and give her more of the green shake. So this is some Sunwarrior Ormus greens that we sell. This has a combination of barley, wheatgrass, alfalfa. It's got, let's see, alfalfa, barley, wheatgrass, oatgrass, spinach, parsley, yucca, peppermint, and stevia. Now, I try, remember, to limit her sugar. I don't care what kind of sugar you eat. If you eat sugar, you get big. Why? Because sugar's got to be processed. Sugar's like an ecstasy type food. You don't eat it all the time. If not, it's not an ecstasy food anymore. You build up, not a tolerance, you build up a certain amount of critters to be able to break this stuff down. And you can see so far, we've got a 10.5 pH of water, we've got a little bit of green foods, okay? A little bit, remember, is a huge amount of food. We put some sea vegetables in. I'm going to put a tiny bit of Dulse flakes in too. Just a dab, a little pinch worth. And I eat Dulse flakes every day on my salad. They're salty, they're full of iodine. Remember, you need plant iodine, not elemental iodine. You need iodine, you need things from plants. Your body absorbs things from plants. It doesn't absorb things from rocks, at least not easily. Now we're getting into the muscle part. Okay? People say, hey, Dr. Cassar, how do you're over 51 years old. How do you stay in shape? You know, I'm an old man. I've lost about 35 pounds of junk that used to live inside me. That's arsenic, thallium, stainless steel, lead, mercury, tin, all different types of insecticides, pesticides, herbicides, plastic, all this stuff. So I changed my whole food supply only because I was sick. And I found out that these foods don't keep you healthy. They actually make your mind grow. They push your body to want to become more active. They push your mind maybe to want to read or go on exercise, because this food, remember, is on the pyramid. It's green, blue, indigo, and violet. It's all organic. We're not putting rice in here, potatoes. I'm not putting in a bunch of ground up stuff that you would actually, if you go to the store, what am I supposed to feed the baby pig? I went and asked. And I looked at all the stuff there, and it's an embarrassment to see what you feed your child versus what you feed the animal. They're the same things. And all of it is a lot of really not healthy stuff. So let's keep on going. Maca. This isn't gelatinized maca, okay? This is a raw maca. This maca, to me, is called a glandular food. Okay? Glandular food. Do you feed your glands? I put in about a tablespoon of this in there. Remember, high protein. I always use maca. Every time I use maca, I use brown rice protein. I mean, I love the two together. They feed your glands. You can feed your body, but you need to feed your glands.